What are some clarifications you have about finding the rhythm in tech chasing?
Let me pull up the document again. I don't
Because
want to shoot.
Drug Fox and by extension some of the students describe tech chasing not as a reaction thing, but more of a rhythm game. That's like half of it.
Rhythm game.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've heard you. I know
I've
you're a
played
fan of like rhythm games as well, and like you have some familiarity with that.
rhythm.
So I feel
Yeah, I
like
mean,
it could help you a lot with your tech chasing.
yeah, I play the drums and stuff. Like I think of rhythm more in terms of neutral, honestly.
Yeah,
And cadences. I've never really thought about it. I've never took that into tech chasing. So
yeah.
I guess it's still a little vague for me.
I
Like
think you
how
implicitly know, but it will help to like actually verbalize it too.
because sometimes I think if I make that my autopilot, like if I know, yeah, if I'm more conscious of what I'm doing, um, I'll have a higher
Yeah.
consistency because when I played Mango at like in Summer Grandpa, I missed like some crucial ones.
Yeah.
Um, and it doesn't have to be perfect or anything, but I think
Yeah.
out of like all the Mars, it's like I'm randomly really good at it, and I think I might like innately understand what you're talking about
Yeah.
sometimes, but it's not like consistent for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I could describe you what tech chasing the other half of tech chasing is, because this is what
Okay.
Drug Fox uses, this is what Captain Face Roll use, and
Okay.
this is what I use too to
Do you think it's what Wizzy uses, or is it pure?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if he does, but I swear Wizzy also uses his reactions in neutral as well,
He does, yeah.
it might be pure neutral for him, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
I could ask him.
Yeah.
What up, Mango?
Um, Mango's in chat.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, I can even like show you in Drug Fox blog where it talks about the rhythm aspect of tech chasing.
Sure, yeah, if you can screen share.
Yeah. Let me just bring it up. Portrait of Fox. Yeah. Uh, as you know, Drug Fox has invented this.
Oh, why did he choose this color scheme?
He
Jesus
invented
Christ.
this in 2015.
Oh my God.
This is why people don't know about tech chasing, because he used this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I've seen this actually.
Hmm.
I don't think I saw this a while ago, like after he played at like Evo or something,
Yeah.
and then I didn't like revisit it.
Yeah, I had to reread this multiple times to really know what he's saying. But yeah,
Hmm.
after I read it like 5 times, I got a feel what he meant by tech chasing.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, he talks about being familiar with all of the tech animations, like knowing that's your subconscious. That's also a good prerequisite to know. But he also mentions outside of using the actual tech animations, the other important way to approach tech chasing is by learning the timing slash rhythm of the tech chase. So the key here is that after they hit the ground, you make a decision on frame, 18, or tech. So basically, this is saying that there is a convergence of where all the tech animations differ. And that is the frame that you want to react. And often, when you react to that frame, then it makes tech chasing so much more consistent, because often people make the mistake of maybe reacting 2 frames late, and then they can't cover tech in place if they're expecting a tech roll, or vice
Hmm.
versa. Or if they react too early, then they're not actually reacting to anything.
Okay.
you're you're
Yeah,
you're just only really covering one option as opposed to all the options.
right. So I'm looking for a specific window that can better be found rhythmically. And I
Yes.
think I hit that sometimes when I'm playing friendlies and I'm like kind of in the zone where I don't like I feel like I don't miss it. But I'm not conscious of the fact of what I'm doing, I think.
Hmm.
And then and then I think it's also a mental thing where because I'm missing sometimes, I'm just like off rhythm a lot of times.
Hmm.
And okay, that makes sense actually. I've always just kind of just like felt it out.
Yeah, no. Literally half of tech chasing is all about the rhythm game, and it also depends on for Marth in particular, because like every character has like their little roadblock in tech chasing. Like Sheik, they struggle with the slide DI. Like they never have to
Mhm.
vary the rhythm because their down throw always sends at the same angle. But with Marth, the huge roadblock there, and the reason why you don't find tech chasing consistent is because of down and away DI. The down and away DI makes the rhythm much sooner than like if they were to do neutral or DI in.
Right. And it's when Cody was when I started tech chasing him more often, he wasn't doing down and away DI, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, this is broken." But I think when I play Mango, he like mixes it up,
hmm
like,
Yeah. It's the
and
hardest to tech chase a spacey when they mix their DIs because then the rhythm is constantly different.
yeah, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I think if I go forward being more it's still a little vague to me, but I think if I go forward with this mindset of like finding that, and it'll become more ingrained. Because I haven't really thought about this as I'm tech. It's been more like a mindless thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It definitely has a lot of nuance to it. And I see LSD or Logan, he could react to auto tech. Like not just that, but he could also react to the DIs. I've seen him wave dash and react to down away DI, and then like probably just still react honestly because he says his reactions is
He's
broken.
the
So
best at it,
I
right?
don't know if he actually does the rhythm component, but
Okay.
the idea behind everyone being able to tech chase is also just getting a feel for what the rhythm is for the DIs.
Would you recommend versus Spaceys that I switch to the wave dash method?
The
Because
wave dash for me, okay, so the wave dash itself doesn't actually do anything, but what it
I feel
does
like it
is,
intrinsically lends itself to being more rhythmic.
yeah, like it
Yeah.
not only does it release a huge mental load, like you don't have to dash, you don't have to adjust your dash or anything, you just wave dash and then react to the DI and then react to the tech animation. Like
Okay.
it
I
just
always feel like I
releases
messed up on
so,
it.
yeah, it messes up. It releases so much mental load that I always default to a wave dash, even though it technically doesn't do anything. It feels nice to do it.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Because
I
right now versus I'm sure you noticed, but I kind of do like the little walk when I'm tech chasing,
yeah.
and that's what I find like most consistent success with. But yeah, I'll try to like switch and just get used to it. And you do wave dashes as Falcon as well, right?
Yes, you can't do that versus Falcon. Yeah.
Okay. And then versus I actually feel really comfortable with Marth, Sheik, and like peak. So I'll do like the dash forward, and I like dash forward in those matchups because I can also like react to their DI if they hold in.
hmm
Um, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
The reason why why tech chasing Sheik is sus, right?
because of her tech roll.
Not just that. It's actually because her tech in place and tech roll in is very, very similar. In fact, they're
Okay,
basically identical until it's too late. Like how like the convergence thing is like the huge component of the rhythm. The convergence is too late for Sheik, and
right.
you kind of need to
I mean, yeah, I'm
guess
definitely not art like reaction tech chasing Sheik, but
yeah,
I feel like I cover my
just
options
play
well in that
positioning.
matchup. Yeah.
Do you know what I
Whereas
personally do to tech chase consistently with using rhythm?
you use like a metronome or something.
No, well, yeah, ideally you could use that. What I do is actually back then whenever like because I also played an instrument, I used my feet to like get the beat down. For me, I
Mhm.
just since I think using my feet takes too much load for me, I actually just bop my head every time. Like every time
I
I
think
get
I've seen you do that. Yeah.
yeah, I bop my head so that I know this is the window to react. So then like I have not only just like my brain saying to react here, but also literally my body is like I'm telling my body react here right now. So I force myself to react at this frame.
I think anything that leads you to be more like rhythmic about it, whether it's I just don't want to look like a jackass where I'm like where I'm just like
Yeah, I mean like if
shaking,
if you're
like
like
dancing
H
every time I
if
throw. Yeah,
if you're like H box level like imagine if you screen every time you
dude.
tech chase.
No, I was tech chasing him in tournament. It was on FD. You can see. I actually watched the video. He like he like twists his head as I'm trying to tech chase him to throw me off, and I actually just missed it. Yeah, he got me good.
No,
It was messed up.
actually at Summit, SFAT tried to do like his body thing to mess up my tech chasing. I didn't care because like Um, because I had like my body telling me when to react. I didn't care what he was doing outside because like I think my head bob thing is really powerful.
You know what I need to real I need to be the same. You know that Mario Party minigame where you react to pulling in the fish?
Yes.
I literally never lost that, and I do have I feel like I try harder in that than I do in like melee tech chasing, and I have like my little quirks for that that I need to like
Yeah.
bring over to yeah.
I think it really helps to have like an internal body cue to know when to react, as opposed to
Yeah.
just like it's good to react in your head, but having like a body cue, like I did for music, really helps with consistent tech chasing.
Yeah. Okay.
I could also go over like some that's like some technology I think you could use to make tech chasing a little bit more consistent. And
Sure. Yeah.
there's other notes I gave you about like quarter circle SDI, and I also forgot to tell you in that notes like how to more efficiently down throw down tilt actually.
Down throw down tilt?
Yeah,
Like for like gimping or like
yeah, for
for tech
gimping,
chasing?
for
For gimping,
gimping.
okay.
Like there's like an optimal way to down throw down tilt.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you do this like because I know back then you didn't like a year or two back. A friend of mine actually pointed it out for me. Is like, oh, actually, Zain doesn't down throw down tilt optimally.
Hmm.
What you do to turn around as soon as possible isn't through like you need to turn around using tilt turn, not smash turn. You turn
Or not
around way
smash turn?
faster if you tilt turn.
Okay. So that's just more slight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know
Okay.
if you
Do I do
adjusted to
that?
that. I don't know.
I have to be more. I'll pay attention next time I do it.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
apparently spacies they could instant double jump dare if you do a smash turnaround, but if you do a tilt turnaround, that beats that.
oh, you can beat that instant downer
Yeah, if you tilt
with a
turn.
down tilt.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's huge actually.
Yeah. So that's like technically should not be a mix up if they instant aerial. What is a mix up is if they do a later aerial to beat the in between the down
You know,
tilt, but
I
that's
remember
something.
at the big house in grand finals when I played versus Mango, I tried to do like it was I don't know why I would do this my last talk, but I tried to pivot down tilt because I was like, oh god, I gotta beat his
Yeah, you
aerial,
like
and
did a full hop dare. I'm like, what the
I know I was trying to pivot down, and I like never do it. I was like, why the fuck did I do that? It was so bad.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's really useful. Yeah,
Mhm.
anything that you think that I'm doing like suboptimally, like even if it's small, like really small, I'm down to just like change. And I guess that so C stick, using a C stick to throw.
Yeah.
You do both sticks.
Yes, yes. I forgot to talk to you about like comboing off of throws. Like it actually does not matter at all if they're like they could do optimal pummeling or no optimal mashing, and you could do an instant. You could get a guaranteed pummel even outside of down throw.
Outside of down throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's also like a window. You could also do a written there queue if you want as well. Where off of Marth's up throw after a pummel, you have a 3 frame window to guarantee a combo off of that.
Okay.
So like it's not really within Uncle Punch. I there's actually something that you could test. Like it's actually there in 20XX where there's like a certain state where you could be all like, oh, this is the frame window where you could have comboed.
Hmm.
And basically the main crux of that is that once you get the pummel, sometime after the pummel, you could always guarantee a throw without worrying about a mash. So like you could
Okay.
pummel at 0, and it doesn't matter how hard they're mashing. As long as you get this 3 frame window, you could always get that throw. And it's not
Is it
just
on down throw and up throw?
any throw.
Okay, any throw.
Yeah. Although obviously with down throw, you could just hold the C stick down and like it's free. You don't need to time
Yeah.
it. But with up throw, F throw, and back throw, you can pummel at least once. And not only do you have a 3 frame window just using your gray stick, you could also use your C stick, option select it, 3 frames separately.
Wait, so
And
you don't do it simultaneously.
no, you want to do it almost simultaneously.
So which comes first? Is the gray stick first, then C stick?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're whichever
Option
you do
selecting.
first that's
Yeah.
available because like you could up throw while like you're in pummel lag, for instance, and then it won't register that. But as long as you up throw the C stick, sometime after that, where you're out of pummel lag, but you can still combo the throw, then it registers. So in other words, it's an option select.
Okay.
Like you if you do both at the same time, it doesn't matter which one it prioritizes, right?
Right.
It's
Okay.
whichever is registered first.
I've actually been thinking though that big change that I want to make is just like not pummeling at all. Like, obviously sometimes it's good, but I find that most of my like quick efficient combos are when FD I feel like I guess is fine. Like pummeling is perfectly fine there, but I think on like platforms and I get like mashing out is one thing, but I think in terms of like how I combo, it's like I get like more DI mix-ups off of just like instantly throwing.
Yeah, Mako is saying just keep pummeling. Pummeling is good.
Oh, okay, so I should stop. Okay,
uh,
yeah.
no, I think
Fucked up.
you probably shouldn't pummel in like triplats because DI mix-ups are more of a thing. But in FD, you could combo a pummel to a
Right. So
throw.
there's no reason not to there. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like chain grabbing and all. Because like,
Right.
dude,
So
that 3% from pummels, that's two
you
up throws.
bypass, yeah, you bypass a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, like that. I think it's huge to not to like reduce the amount of times you're pivot grabbing.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, that makes sense.
so I think even if you don't know the whole combo thing, I think it's still very beneficial to option select both the gray stick and little like a frame delay or two. Also use the C stick
E stick. Okay.
almost at the same time.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah, uh, I have one more piece of technology that I could tell you about with the quarter circle SDI. I don't know if you use that.
I don't. I was trying it and I didn't fully understand how to. I don't know. So it's literally just a quarter circle, right? Like,
So you don't want to think it necessarily as a quarter circle. You want to think of it as one input.
okay.
And though, kind of like how what I just told you about the pummel stuff, where it's an option select, the quarter circle SDI is also kind of an option select, where you know how you're hard reading their up air timing, Fox up throw up air?
Hmm.
You could also get an option select with the multiple inputs you're getting off a quarter circle. And I've even gotten some times where I get two SCI inputs from
Off of that.
the single hit from like the
Hmm.
first hit of Fox's up air, and
Right.
it just naturally covers more if you're traveling further.
Hmm.
And I just think it's just a straight upgrade. And I've taught Wizzy this in Summit, and basically he surprisingly did not know about it. And then once he got it, he's like, "Oh yeah, like this is actually I should do this all the time versus Fox's up throw up air," and
Hmm.
because he would always wank DI, and that's I was like, hmm. But
Wink yeah, to escape up their up air.
yeah, and it's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
basically guessing as opposed to getting more chances when you quarter circle SDI. So what
And you're
I
still able to time.
Yeah. So what I like
Okay.
doing is applying light pressure from left to up or left to down and right to up. Because it feels like when you apply pressure from the left side, it feels fastest
Wait, left
going,
to down and right to up?
yeah. Um,
Okay.
because I don't know, just the way how your thumb works, if you apply pressure, it will make it so then the travel distance is faster, left to
Hmm.
down, and then right to up. It's just how it works, like with how your thumb is naturally positioned, just like doing. And it's like it's a quarter circle input, so it looks like it should be like two inputs, but you're slamming it, so then it looks like it's one input. Like the camera cannot catch me slamming left to down and right to up. Because it's actually you want to think of it more as one input rather than two
Right?
separate
Wait,
things.
so right to down and left to up. You mean right to up, right?
Right to up, yeah. Left to
Yeah.
down, right to up is
Okay.
how I do up throw, up air, SCI, and get multiple chances to get out up air.
Okay, I'll have to try that on Uncle Punch. And sometimes you get two inputs.
Yes,
Okay.
because it is humanly possible to get two SCI inputs even with Fox's up throw, his first hit of up air. Because like it's like you have 3 frames, one SCI input per frame, and it's possible to get two SCI inputs one every other frame with a quarter circle method,
Okay.
if you know what that means. The
Not
video
really.
I showed you, basically I just copied what he did, like his technique, and then I started to get it more often.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it.
So
Um,
essentially, the crux of doing the quarter circle method is you get more chances smash DIing out of up air. It's basically a free option select, just like using the gray and C stick from chain grabbing.
gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you still are confused, like feel free to
Yeah,
ask and I'll
I'm gonna
clarify.
try if I feel like I'm not getting it, I'll definitely message you.
Yeah,
Um, okay. Cool. I think that's a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. And I
the,
have
the
more. Believe it or not, I still have more technology I would like to share to you that I think
yeah,
if you
just literally
optimize
send it
it,
to me whenever.
yeah.
I'm down to meet again. Let's see. I'm down do you want to just do like every Friday?
Yeah, every Friday I'm super down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I love exchanging knowledge like this.
Cool. Do you feel like the Pikachu stuff helped?
I feel like even if I don't win, like it's still a step in the right direction, knowing like how to properly wall.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go eat.